Hey everybody, back here with Jamie and Schuster, the DevFlyer Show. Today we're going to be working on building out some of the image upload capabilities of the API. So we've got our kind of stepper built out, but we need a way to get that image to the server, to the database, so we can pull it back. So go ahead and turn it over to Schuster as he walks us through this.
Awesome. Thanks, Jamie. So should I start sharing my screen now?
You can.
We're going to be super professional about this, I'm sure. All right. So me getting to do backend stuff. Let's hear. So the exact requirement is add ability to upload image and text, which is like the post of a pet. Okay. So add ability to upload image. So I'm like, first thing that comes to mind is the browser does have like a click upload thing, right? So would I be getting like, can you send like a full, would it be like post request of an entire image? And then would I do like a file system, like read file?
Yeah, so there's some different ways you can do it. A lot of times, normally it's I think a file stream, at least on the .NET side. Um,
Um, okay, so I've heard of like streams before. Is this gonna, is, yeah, now everybody knows my email address. Thanks. Um, so yeah, that's how you get it. So it would just be like a form upload with method of post, giving multi-part form data. Okay, we already have Express, and then this is going to be some package that I don't care about. Darn it. So what we're trying to do is okay, HTTP create server, have a port running, that's what we have, express.static path.join. Put the HTML file containing your form in a directory. That's not helpful. Da, 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 da. Okay, so it looks like it just takes a file name.
no,
Do we
you would have
did
to send more
hmm,
than just the file name.
hmm. Oh, and then this is using that multer again, multi-part form data. Okay, I've seen this before where you can use express.body parser. So I think we are using Express, right? Yeah, express.body parser. It's a middleware to handle multi-part form data. But as of Express 4.x, there's no body parser bundled with the framework. You can choose from many of the multi-part form data parsers out there. Here, I'll be using Multer. Can Node.js just not parse a body?
Yeah, it seems like I guess they took it out to
Well,
make it
well, they took
leaner and meaner.
well they took it out of Express. Does like Node.js itself? And it's got to.
So I think that you're going to want to handle. I think you're kind of conflating the two, right? Because um, the Express just sits on top of Node, right? So
Right.
you need some way in the HTTP request, which is purely what um, Express is going to deal with, right? So how is that going to pull out from the HTTP request that file data and get that to your node, and then you can work with it however you want to a node, but you need that Express part there to handle that incoming request.
So you don't think with Express that I could just get data chunks? Like just get the stream and like all it does will set up the endpoint and then I'll do the parsing on Node?
That's what I'm saying. You have to get it out of that request.
Oh, okay. So, but like, okay, the I can't get just the raw request from Express. I need Express to do the parsing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that's the whole reason for Express existing, right?
Yeah, maybe. I don't really know what the use case of Express is. Isn't it just say like simple node server or something like that?
No,
Web
it's a
application.
web server, right?
Yeah,
I mean, you can have tons of different servers,
yeah.
but this is an HTTP server.
Okay. So I just need to figure out how to. Should I load that? Everybody's talking about that multicat. I've seen body parser out there. Should I just try?
So I'm seeing this npm package.
Multer. Sorry, not Multer. Are you putting it in some chat, some fancy chat?
Yeah.
Okay.
I did.
Express file upload.
Yeah.
Upload. Man, starting projects from the ground up is fun. Yeah, I mean, this looks like this will do a thing. File upload. When you upload a file will be rect.files. Does this play well with Express? Simple Express middleware for uploading files. Boom. You're uploading a file called card.jpg. Your input name is blah blah. If you're Express server, you can access request.files.blah. Doom. That's easy. Add.post, upload, rec.da. Sha-na-na-na-na. I just need to okay, app.use. So I'll just do an npm install, app.use file this thing, put that at the top, and that should work. This seems a lot better because this seems like it goes really well with Express.
Right.
Because it's not going to add a whole new thing, just rec.files. That's really, really easy. I just want to see what does Multer look like. This has a destination, so Multer looks like a big old object thing that I don't know what it's going to do.
Yeah, so I think if you were
dot single,
just uploading the I don't. If you had just some sort of uploads directory, maybe that would be a good use case for this. But because ideally, we'll be moving these uploads to a database storage somewhere, right?
Right.
For now, we'll just be doing it to some folder somewhere.
Yeah. So, okay, so that's, I guess, I like using this. So that would probably be my first question. So if we're taking an image and text, do we need to have users at this point? So are we just going to all upload it to one folder and then text to one folder? I don't really know how to associate those two pieces of data. Like I could just have a huge, JSON file with image URLs and text, and just because they're in an object together, it makes sense. But
yeah, I think that's the starting point, right? Because I think that's all we have for the model of the post, right? Or do we have an ID in there already?
Nope. As of right now, that's all data.json.
Okay.
Should we maybe this time we'll just start adding IDs?
Yeah.
Or it could just be an array, But I think it'll be better to add an ID that has some randomness just for collision handling.
Yeah.
So, cool. All right. Let's do it to it. Da-da-da-da. And on this computer, I have lots of fun because I don't know if I have, like, one of my computers doesn't play well with NPM, and you have to use yarn. Or maybe it's the other way around. I don't remember. Oh, I did it again. I installed it at the root. Darn it, I need to be in server. Sorry. Sorry. So the server. Okay, now let's do installing the package file upload. Express file upload. It's an alpha.
Alpha?
So, I don't know. Is that an alpha? Is that what that means?
I mean, you would think it is, but...
Is this a well-supported package? We didn't even look. We didn't even do like any diligence at all. Okay. Yeah, let's, I don't know, 29,000 people, 800 stars, maybe. It wraps around Busboy.
It's published 11 days ago.
Where do you see that? Oh man, that's not good. Oh, Biz?
Oh, just the latest was published.
Yeah, that was the latest.
Yeah.
Yeah, good point. Let's look at the activity. Okay. No, it goes back pretty far.
Yeah, I think we're fine.
You made me, I started getting nervous. I really wish GitHub had an easier scrolling. I wish I could really just, like, you know what I mean. What?
Oh, you're looking in there.
Why is master all the way over there? That's weird.
There's keyboard shortcuts available, Schuster.
Oh, if you just read, I doubt this is going to help. Oh, wait, scroll left. Left? Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, so they started July 30th of this year. But that looks like they're putting effort into it.
Yeah, I think this is fine.
Yeah. Express file uploader. You're getting a DevFlyer stamp of approval. Let's see here. So first thing I need to do an app use. So what app use? Well, no, I like. First thing I need to do is call file uploader, and I'm guessing it's that equals require file upload. They're not really giving me what I need to require in, like what the package identifies as. Do you think it's this maybe?
There, if you scroll down, there's some examples in the middle.
In the middle? Am I too far?
Yes, because I don't know where you are. Right there, examples.
Yes. Oh, this?
Nope.
No.
Up.
Just these two.
Up top. It's a heading that says examples. You're literally right on top of it.
Wow. Whoa. Jeez Louise. Where am I at? Okay. Express file upload. Hot dog, man. I was about to write them an angry letter and say, hey, fellas, listen here. I got issues.
So I'm going to move this to where code is full screen.
Oh, should I do that? Oh, no, you're doing it.
I got it on the side.
Okay. I am right now going to add Prettier to the project.
All right.
I don't even know how am I doing this right.
Go grab a thing of water real quick.
Water. Okay. And when I add Prettier, I don't even know if I need to install the package, but if I add, okay, so I have it. I should be able to Prettier format document on save. Let's see here if it'll do it. Fingers crossed. Give me that semicolon. Nope. All right, so I need to change my preferences, or maybe settings, and format on save. Give me that. I want to format on save because I don't want to have to care about them semicolons. Gorgeous. All right, so watch this. So I click up here, delete that semicolon, and save that jam. Boom, we got a semicolon. Nice. Now I don't have to care about code styles. And, you know, I don't even think I need this. I think it'll just do defaults if I keep it like that. So I'm just using the default prettier. Ooh, meeting has been upgraded. Cool. So cool. So we got file upload. All right. Is the code big now? Is it pretty and helpful and people can actually read it?
Well, I'm just sharing it from my screen.
Oh, okay. Are all the people on Twitch loving it?
They are digging it.
They're like, oh, I can actually read it. That jerk. Okay. So now we got file upload. We're gonna do app.use file upload. Probably above. Nope. Because I am in the timeline service like a fool. I need to be in the app.js. Cool. I'll do that there and put it there and save that and voila. Okay, cool. Prettier's working. Okay, file upload is there. Now let's do app.use above all of the route stuff. So I like to put like my settings above that stuff. I don't know if that makes sense, but I'd like to do that. Do that. Cool. I'm gonna just say like route stuff for now. Okay. So what we want to do is we want to make a route. And let's put it after them gifts for giggles, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, it's good to have it kind of grouped like that, I think.
Yeah. Like maybe like all the gets together. I don't know. Do you put all the gets together? Like you'd put like services, related services together?
Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of different ways. Like you could, do all your associated endpoints. You could say like, oh, well, this is everything that deals with the post, so we're gonna put all this in one file. But I think we're small enough right now to where we can just put it all in one file and be okay. And then we can go back and refactor later on.
We're gonna survive.
Yep.
For now. Oh no, I'm gonna need Postman for this, aren't I? I don't know how to send.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how to send a manual post request without Postman. This might be bad because folks at home can't see me downloading the app, right?
Nope.
Cool. Okay. Because I think Postman requires like some like passwords and stuff.
Well, you can stop sharing your screen.
Like that?
Yep, that's the way.
That's magic. All right. Well, I didn't know if you wanted to bounce back and forth to like get the Googles.
We can once you get it set up. We can go back to that, but
cool beans. All right. I got Postman downloading. So what Postman is it just helps you to on your local server create get and post requests really, really easy, and you could just have kind of those payloads. I'm comfortable using like curl for like get requests, but I don't know how to really send like multi-part form data, like with, like no context off of the command line.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Yeah, I think Postman's a little bit better of a tool for this purpose for building out APIs and testing them, just because you can you can wrap up like whole testing suites, and it's
Is
it's
that something
nice.
that people do? Is a whole testing suite?
I mean, I'm sure some people do. I mean,
That's pretty crazy.
they wouldn't have built it in there.
Is that a thing? So I'm honestly not. I've worked with Postman before, but not great. So I am in, and I've got it downloaded, and I'm logged in.
All right.
So once we get to that, we'll cross that bridge.
Okay.
Cool. Okay, so back to the Cody codes. We have our app.use, and then we need our app.post, and we're gonna send it. Do we want to send it to upload or probably like /post?
Probably /post/image/upload.
Okay, so each one.
Or really, see, this
I
is where
think
you get
we-
into some naming semantics, right? Because really, if you have a post verb on an endpoint of an image type, right? That's your resource. Then, if you're going just purely from the letter of the law of the REST API, I would think that you would just have like on a post you have an image and you are posting that image, so that would be enough for the endpoint URL.
So this is my thought. Because, or maybe not post, but I think with an image, there's going to be text sometimes, but there will never be text without an image, right?
Yeah.
So I think all of it together, I don't think we should do like a post image and a post text.
Well, it wouldn't be post. It wouldn't be post image. It was like, hey, post has. I mean, because you could at. I think create does not need to be in there, in my opinion.
Okay. Okay. So you were saying post/image?
Yeah.
So, but does this would you, so like the text annotation with it would go into this as well? Like the text comments?
No, they would probably go in the regular post to the post endpoint, because I don't know if you're thinking of post as.
So you're thinking like it'll look like that?
Yep. Or what's the property on that we've named it?
Like on the data?
Oh, we just have this text. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so it would be text.
Okay. Well, now what about when we have comments on posts? Will that be like app.post/comments? So just to like keep mocking it out a bit, like that.
Well, it'd just be a single comment.
Okay. What about when there's a list of comments?
So that's how you would do it. And so if you just wanted to get the comments for one, it would be app-get.
Oh, right, because you're never going to post multiple comments. You'll only be able to post. Okay, got it. There you go.
Yeah. So.
Okay, so then we need a post ID as well. Do I need to build that now? Because how do I link app post, image, and post, just regular post?
Yeah, we're going to need. We're going to need to have a post ID. And I don't know if that's the syntax for that or not in Express. Right. So we'll have to see about how you pull something out of the query string.
Yeah. It could be like, I don't know.
That may be it. Could very well be.
I just like the syntax highlighting of it. Okay. So if I do app.getPost,
Yep.
this is probably what timeline should call app.getPost. And then
yeah.
have a list of post IDs.
Right.
So where would we have that list of post IDs?
That's going to be in
Timeline?
the post.
No. What I'm saying, so somebody's timeline is going to have multiple posts.
Yes.
So where would that list of posts be saved?
Where would it be saved?
Yeah.
Oh, you're not going to save a list of posts. You're only going to save one post at a time.
A list of post references.
Why would you save them?
So that you could get a timeline.
You get the timeline, which is a list of posts, but you don't have to save a list of posts. You don't have to save a timeline.
So so right now, all timeline is going to do is return everything that's saved.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. So to like boil this back down, so like we like expanded it. So like how do we bring it back down to like what I'm doing today is just post image.
Yeah.
Post. Did we want to do /text?
We can. I mean, we're going to need to at some point.
You want to call it like description? Probably text is too much.
Why is text?
Okay.
Yeah.
I meant description is too long of a word,
yeah.
so I like text better. Okay, and then we need post ID.
No, I don't think you need that.
Okay, so how do we link these two?
Yeah, you will need a post ID, but I don't think you're gonna ever have a post to post /ID, right?
Okay. So what happens when? Okay, so timeline. Okay, this is what I'm guessing the data is just gonna look like ID and then Flubberty Nubbins, right? So it'll look like that, but it's actually not going to look like that because, as of right now, it's going to look like this. So text, and okay, that's super dope. Good job. That's what we wanted. Okay, text and ID. Come on, prettier. Yeah, heck yeah. Okay, so it'll just be. Well, this is timeline is an array. So would I save data.json to I'm trying to think of like where am I saving things right now, right? And then this is going to just be image URL, and we're just going to pray that nobody hits this endpoint, right? Like with like using different IDs, because like what's going to happen when we have an orphaned ID? Why is that still broken?
Because you have a comma at the end.
Oh, that's dumb. I'm used to them trading comments. Yeah. So if we have this and then like this, what if this ID is that instead of that? So now we have an image. Well, we have text with no image associated with it.
Yeah, that's fine.
So we'll just display the image and just like the text is dead.
Yep.
Okay. And this is the data structure we're looking for. We're going to save to one ID, one image URL, ID, text, and those are two separate objects.
Yeah. So think about it this way, right? The image is going to be the first thing that's uploaded, right?
Well, we could batch it all together. So like through the stepper, you would just like push that forward, and then, on submit, on submit, that's when you actually send the data. So you're not sending data at each step. So it'll make like moving through the stepper maybe more smoothly.
Why would it make it more smoothly?
Because it's just, you're not doing like requests. Right.
But you're going to be doing asynchronous requests, so it's not really.
That's true. So what if you move forward in the stepper and you did your image upload and it didn't, complete successfully?
Yeah.
Then you're going to like get to the end, and then it's going to be like, oh, hey, or whenever.
Yeah, because the last one, I mean, it's really, so there's two ways. You can just hold it on and I'll bundle them all at the end, which at that point then you only have a post to /post, which returns you back that saved object, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that would be you sending the text, all your user information, which we'll get to at some point in time, and also the image, right?
Right.
So we can do it that way, and I think that makes the API a lot simpler.
Yeah. Oh, but what's the benefit of sending off like just the image and just the text kind of a thing?
I mean, just smaller shots and just it's just a little bit more granular of thing. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of. Yeah, I think I mean, being from the front end, I'm always scared of. I don't know. Would I rather have like be able to know like, hey, the text didn't make it, so we're just gonna have the image,
So really, at the end of it, you could say that last submit button, if we go and we look at the Figma, right?
Yeah.
Let me go and look at the Figma. Then you have the one step of uploading, the other step of putting that text in there, and then the kind of review and submit. So when you have that, each step, you can have a form in there, and if you don't get a satisfactory result, you can flag it as an error in the stepper.
Yeah.
So.
Right. So right here, when you click upload and then you move to the next step, you're saying we want to do server-side validation here. So we will like have like a little spinner while like the network request goes through, and we go and.
No, you won't have a spinner. You can still step through to your next step, and that's working off in the background.
Right. And then now we're here. And check, and then now the image fails.
Okay, you're fine. You can add in your caption.
But so we're gonna load like an error message here and say like, oh, your image failed.
No, not there. Not at that point. At that point, you would, yeah.
Okay. So we added the caption, image failed, and then we go back to here.
Yeah.
To try to upload an image again. Okay. Um, yeah, yeah, that works.
You sound like you don't like it though.
Well, I'm trying to think like it's, yeah, I'm trying to think, is it nicer to have this server-side validation going while you're working on this? Or would it be better to just have it like review, okay, we're going to share to all, oh, hey, there was a problem. Not like share a thought, said there was a problem, and then I don't know. Um, yeah, I mean, I think this is
Technically,
a,
you could push that wherever. If you
yeah,
if you were on that second step and you got that error message back that the file upload didn't go through, you could still pop up a little push notification or a flag of some sort in the second step.
yeah,
So
and have like, okay, yeah, that'll work. Okay, cool. I like it.
because
Yeah,
I think that if we say that, hey, if we say, hey, this the picture we've decided is going to be the thing that we're talking about, right? That's
yeah,
going to be the main thing. So that I think that once that's saved off, I think then we can have an ID for the post.
whoa, okay. So when when the picture like passes server-side validation successfully,
Yeah.
then we assign it an ID, send that ID forward so that the description can then get an ID.
Right. Yeah. We'll return an ID from that upload so that then we can attach that text to that same ID.
Got it. Yeah.
I think that makes sense. I mean, we could always change it to just
No, I like the ID being the return. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Dope. And then, okay, going back to validation stuff. So then the text gets an ID. The server would just take any post to text with an ID. I'm trying to think of like what the validation is.
What do you mean what the validation is? What that endpoint looks like?
Yeah.
So
It'll be
it's
like
post slash ID slash text.
right. Yeah. I was just like, do I need to be checking the image IDs, or can anybody just willy nilly?
So it's not going to be an image ID. It's going to be, or at least at this point, it's not going to be an image ID. Now, once you get to uploading multiple images, say we allow them to select 3 images instead of just 1 image at the first step, then they would each have their own individual image ID, and you would have a post ID that's generated, right?
But that's what we have is we have an image URL in our data structure. We have an ID and an image URL. That's what I was meaning by image ID.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
I think it's just an ID. It's not an image ID.
Okay.
Because the ID is associated with the post and not with the image necessarily. It is at this point in time because there's only one.
That's true. That makes sense. Okay. So would I want to, so like with this data structure, would I want to add text to this like object, or would I want to like this have, if these had the same IDs, we just have two different objects, one both with the same ID, one with text, one with image URL. Probably add text to this, right? This object.
Run that by me again.
So do I want to, so right now, okay. First thing we do is we have an image URL. The image URL succeeded. I'm going to return an ID, the dad.
Yeah.
Okay, text, submit. Okay, do I want to create a new object here in this timeline.json with an ID and text, or do I want to add text to the object with this ID?
You want to add text to the object with that ID.
Boom, chicka, boom, boom. All right, so it just looks like this instead of this. So it's gonna first look like this.
Yeah.
That succeeded. Then it's gonna look like this.
That's correct.
If the text fails the upload, we're just gonna have the image.
Right.
Okay. And then, so if they do, well, okay, here we go. So right here on our UI, I'm so sorry. On our UI, it says share to all, and then we do a submit. But actually, because we're saving it into our timeline service at share a moment, right? Once we upload the image at share a moment,
Mm-hmm.
and it succeeds, we return an ID. At that point, you've actually shared to all.
Well, I mean, yes and no. Then at that point, you probably have to make a. So there's two ways you could do it, right? You could say, hey, it's not really a completed post until either there's a flag that we create on that object, or like you could have a status, right? It's just as soon as you create.
Oh, like a draft?
Yeah, right, exactly. Like it's just a draft
Okay.
status.
Okay. Oh, that's so smart. Cool. All right. I dig it.
So I guess, yeah, we need a status on the model there as well. So I think probably
I'm in GitHub, and I just said add status and users.
Okay. So I think what's probably helpful is if we create a models folder in the server source solution.
Okay. We're not really to adding any models yet, though, right?
I think we're starting to build one out. We've just been talking about one for the past.
Okay.
So I think we
What
have.
would you call it?
Post.
Post? Would it be post-model?
Nope, just post.
Yeah, see, why is services? Timeline service, post. Okay, I don't know. I don't understand conventions. Okay, so we have post models, and in here, is this going to be what, like, I don't know, I was going to say what the data.json is.
So it'd be like export. Can you have TypeScript classes in?
No, we're not doing TypeScript, but that's fine. Write it however you want, and I'll translate it.
All right.
Don't mind the linting.
Yeah. Status. So there's a couple of ways you can do this, right? You could have status.
Ooh, I don't know what that means, but
Statusy now?
yeah. Whoa. Numerator is a big word. Okay.
Yeah.
Doctor.
Draft. There. Just say draft.
Yeah.
All right. So I guess the first thing I need to do is see if we can. So the enumerator basically just allows you to have some sort of like string-like description, but you can just refer to it by an int, right? So you can set it, like in .NET or C#, you can set the beginning of it to be either 0 or 1. And then if you don't give it an integer value, then it just, as you go down the list, would be like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And so you could cast this to an integer. So for storing it in the database, it makes it a little bit easier, right? Because you're not casting it to a string. And so therefore, when you go and you're searching on, like you just want to get a certain status, right? You don't have to do the string matching of looking for public. If you want to get all the public ones, you can
and you can do like greater than or less than. So
yeah,
it'll look like this. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now I don't know if you could do that in JavaScript, in pure JavaScript. So we may need to.
Yeah. No, I have no idea what this thing is.
I guess I could look that up.
And while we're doing that, now you've got me thinking, okay, I do actually want to work with classes. So I need ES6. And getting Babel set up is always a treat. It's always so much fun.
Why did you not want to work with classes?
What?
Why would you not want to work with classes?
Because I don't want to set up Babel, which I feel like is a respectable thing. Because Babel has things that I need to set up. Okay, so I think we gotta do this. Okay, so install Babel. I don't even know. I'm just reading. There's this. Maybe what we should do is link all of the tutorials and things that we're using in the show notes.
That is a great idea.
So here, Babel setups.
Put it in the Discord chat, and
okay.
I can compile them all together.
Okay. Because boy howdy, am I using a lot of people's stuff and not giving them enough credit. Babel setup.
All right, so I've figured this enum out.
Okay. Package.json, when I do nodemon, exact Babel node. I've totally done this before. It's just, I don't know why. Babel preset end. See, it's just such a thing. Okay, Babel RC. Now we're starting to have fun. And add those presets in there. Voila. Ooh, and then this one has environment variables using the .env. I really like that tutorial. Okay. You said that you found out enumerators.
Yeah. So
where is it?
Go back to the post.
There it is. Okay.
Yeah. So it's just it seems like if you just create an object of constants.
That's what I would have done, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's all. Yeah. I probably actually would what do you think about just doing an array and then its array position is its number?
Mm. Mm. I don't like that as much.
Well, because this, you can't actually access the number. You have to access the key draft. So like how are you going to compare 0, 1, 2, 3, 4?
Yeah, that's fine. Whichever way you want to do it. But that's the concept.
Okay, cool. And I believe I should have exports now. So I'm just going to take this and I'm going to say export default. Fingers crossed that works. Class post. Now I'll have a constructor, because I don't think Java's, I don't know if this version supports this kind of like bareness, if you will. Before we get to TypeScript, what we could do is we'll JS doc these properties like that. And so what I'll say is number, right? Okay. First, let's say like that property. There we go. Number, ID, and this is going to be the post ID. And this is going to be an object, right? Like,
yeah.
And we're gonna call it uppercase post. I don't remember how to do the whole object thing. It might be like typed up. Maybe it's this. Maybe it's typed up. I always get this wrong. Object, call it post. Okie doke. And then we have image URL, which is going to be like a string, which can you format, please? Thank you. And that's kind of a property of, is my angry typing really coming across? Okay. Whatever. I'm not going to give it a description. You can figure it out. Cool. At property is going to be a string. Let's call that. Make that there for a second. And last is going to be status, which would be numeral. At property integer, but we call it numbers. Nobody can agree on anything. And voila. Okay, let's look. If I hover, does it work? Nice, that looks good. Sweet business. Sweet business. Okay. Good question. How do we now then save all of this stuff? I guess on instantiation, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter. We're gonna instantiate it with the properties there, but values of null and false for everything, right? For like our defaults.
Well, we can logically say that. Well.
Ooh, do we want our ID to be a number? Wouldn't we want it to be a string?
Why?
Get more complicated?
Doesn't really matter.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I've been in super complicated. I would put it this way: every ID that I've used in every system that I've worked with, it's always been an integer.
So, really?
Yeah.
Whoa. That's crazy. Okay.
I mean, I understand the fact that you can do them as GUIDs, but
Hey, I can't wait to see who's post 1, or post 0. No, nobody's gonna be post 0. Somebody's gonna be post 1.
Right.
Because default's post 0. That would be. Can't do that. Can't have it. Get out of town. Get out of tune. Text equals empty string and this dot status equals 0.
Yep.
Cool. And then I'm guessing this will just be a reference. Like, right?
What do you keep going up and down?
I'm saying this will just be a reference.
Yeah.
Like we're not actually using it. It's not an actual thing. I think I'm that, and because now I'm thinking that our default status should be 0, so that.
No, I think default is still draft is still 0.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah. And we'll just keep it like that for now, and statuses look like that for no. Cool. That looks like a thing. So now we have a post. This is a model.
Yep.
That's what a model is? Okay. Sweet business. So what I want to do is I want to do post/post images. And I'm using the file uploader shebang. So we have app.use file upload, and if you're following along, I am using the Express file upload example by Richard Gergis, probably Gergis, would be my guess. And so just the basic file upload. So we have app.post post.image, and we're going to see if I can use arrow functions because they're so much fun. We should use them all the time. We should never bind this. Never. Okay. If no rec.files, where are we getting this? Oh, duh. If no rec.files, so if file uploader doesn't find any files, or object.keys files is a length of 0. That's weird. I don't know why we would. Okay, so either if it's undefined or length of 0, we're going to return the status of 400. Is this an okay time to test with Postman? Or I do more than that?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so now there's this big comment that says the name of the input file, i.e. sample file, is used to retrieve the uploaded file. I don't know what I think about that. Sample file equals rec.files.sample. And this is riveting stuff. Use the move method to place the file somewhere on the server. Sample file dot move. So it says somewhere. Where do we want to save?
Just put upload/images. We'll just try that for right now.
Okay. Upload/images. So which means I'm going to come over here and it's going to be in my source, probably. like upload folder?
I don't know. Let's see.
Hmm. Hmm. Maybe it would be out of source interesting. What are you looking up? I don't even know what to Google at this point.
I'm looking up uploading files in Express.
Okay. Express Jizz.
Man, this is a whole Medium article on Multer.
Yeah. Do you find the Dev 2 one?
No, it's on Medium.
Oh, yeah, duh. You said that. Good lord. Yeah, it seems like people really like this Multer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see here. I don't even look. Looks like there's multiple. Oh, okay. So we have 852 stars versus 7,700 stars.
For what, Multer?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's the way to go.
It seems more complicated. Maybe it's the way to go, though. You're right. Ooh, the badge on it says build is failing.
Ah, well.
If the build's failing.
Yeah, that's no good.
I mean, would we rather have a project that has a build error or a build failure? Would we rather have a project in alpha or yeah.
All right, so
Okay, well, let me look that up. I'm gonna keep copying over what the sample code is. Because who cares?
so when you added that Express upload, did that add the busboy middleware?
Do I need to add it?
I don't know. I just did it. Add it.
You're saying I should look through node modules?
No, I mean I can look through them.
No, I know how to look. Busboy, yeah, Busboy's in here.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't like it. Scares me. Node modules makes me afeared. It's going into the deep dark dungeons that is JavaScript.
So this seems to say that busboy, that link I just put in the Discord, says that you can create an image in public folders.
Well, I would imagine that. Okay, so make a public.
Well, in the
That's what it is. Create write stream. Okay, rec.pipe rec.busboy.
oh, I guess yeah, we could just make. Did you just make the location up? We'll see if it works there.
Yeah.
Wherever you put it. So.
A function to move the file elsewhere on your server can take a callback or return a promise. Yeah. Oh, hey, we can do a define, which is not best. Okay. Yeah. I'm guessing that that this move will just do that. Create write stream. Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, so I finished out the sample code.
Okay.
So what it should do is, if there's an error, return a status of 500, send whatever error it is. And then if it makes it past that error, it'll just send back the text file uploaded.
Okay.
And we're going to move it to /upload images, which probably don't want to do that. Probably want to do an actual path. So like, we need to install a path here. Right, so like path equals require.
Well, in the sample, it just has it going to that, right? Just to a path.
Well, in the sample, it says somewhere on your server file name.
Yeah, but he's not using path. I think if it was a path, then they would have path in there.
Well, I think that this is, because it has that /, my guess is that it's saying an absolute path. It needs to go to an absolute path.
Okay.
You think it'll do relative?
I don't know. I think that
like
we
that.
should try this part first and see.
Yeah. Okay, so do some Postman-y stuff.
Yep.
Yay! Postman. So first thing would be to close my node module. Scary me. Go to package.json and it's npm run start to start up nodemon. Okay, we are thinging and we are erroring. We crashed because post ID is not defined, because all of this stuff needs to be commented out. Pretty please is what it's saying.
Where?
Oh, that. In app, all that mock API stuff we were doing.
Okay.
So let's give that, and nodemon should restart, and we are listening on localhost 3000. And if we go there with our URL, should I be sharing my screen? It says hello world.
It actually asked me if I wanted to view the browser in the live share. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay, so you see that.
So I see the hello world. Yes.
Dope. Okay. So we want.
But if you're gonna do Postman, you want to share that Postman, and I can switch over to that.
Okay. And boom. We do a sharing of the screen stuff.
Yep.
Okay, so we're over here on Postman, and we want to send a post request to image. So if I send an empty post request, it should say no files were uploaded, right? So a big orange plus sign. I want to create a basic. Oh no! What can I do? I don't know.
So click new.
Okay.
And then go to collection.
Shot.
And then we'll do Pet Pal API.
Okay. Create it, or do I need
to create it.
Okay. Okay. Well, this looks looking nice.
So now you can do things like, if you, I think it's on the dots. Maybe I should open Postman so I could maybe know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, usually what I do is I just go and I just like keep doing new requests. I don't know about these collection things.
Yeah, so you should be able to, so you can declare variables like in the top right.
Like environment variables?
Yeah, so if you click on that gear
Mm-hmm.
and then add a local,
Okay.
and then you can have different, like you can call it whatever you want to, like
Okay.
I,
But I don't. We're not handling any environment variables right now, right? Are we?
no. So this is for just for Postman. So like you could save your base API address, for instance, is what I would suggest.
Oh, like local host?
Yep. So that when you have a dev environment running on something different, running on a server somewhere, you don't have to change that in all your requests that you've set up.
Huh. Okay.
So
Do
maybe
I?
stuff and greps is not the best name for that environment. You would just call it local.
Okay. What are these initial and current
Well,
values?
so the those would be your localhost 3000. Your variable would be like base API address.
Okay.
I mean, it's a variable. You probably don't want to put spaces in, but that's just me.
Oh
I
my
wouldn't put spaces
gosh.
in there.
Oh my gosh. What about hyphens?
That's.
Does
I
it need to
mean,
be camel case?
that's what
How's
I would.
that?
That's what I would do, but that's
Okay.
just me.
Oh my
And
gosh.
add.
Add that. Okay. We're
All
all
right.
variables up.
Cool.
I think I need to save an image, right?
Yeah, you're gonna want an image from somewhere.
You know which image I want. Gosh, you know, there's only one image in my life. I'm gonna pause the share for a second because I think it's gonna bring up all of my folders and stuff. And why do you guys want to look at my entire file system? That's kind of weird. Don't be weird. Downloads and put that on the desktop. Get rid of that Southern Dev stuff and resume the share. And we're back. Okay, so here we go. So I have image one up here on my desktop.
So you can just close
yeah.
out that window. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So now you would go ahead and add a request now.
Do I do the new, or is this like a thing in here that I need to do? Like this add request?
Yep.
And we're gonna say failure request, or do we like
No,
do how
just
do we want to
upload post image is what I would call it.
Image, okay. Just that, and then save to PetPal API. Okay, now we're here, and I want to get my environment variable before doing the request URL,
Yeah.
right?
So in your where it says no environment, click that.
Yeah. Local.
Yeah, and then so I think it's. Let me see. I can't remember if it's single or double curly braces that you enter in your request there.
Oh, something like. It looks like double. Nope, it could be single. Base.
There you go.
Base API.
Yeah.
Double.
Double.
Cool. Tab completion worked.
There
Okay. So and then nice. Upload images. Nope. Post. Post / image. One image, one post. Okay. And we don't. No.
I think you want to go to body.
Yeah. And it needs to be post, and I want form data.
Do you want form data or you want a binary?
Oh, I don't know. Oh. Huh. Okay. Oh, and we're back to
Image one?
Yeah, that's what it would be. Good Lord, man. Okay, we have a little exclamation point. Isn't in your working directory?
That's just for if you want to share it across, collaborate and whatnot.
So I should be able to just send that?
I think so.
No files were uploaded.
All right.
That's a lie. Rec.files. Should I do this? Rec.files?
Can you put a breakpoint in there or no?
I don't know how breakpoints work with Node.
Okay.
Sure. If I do it like that.
Yeah, you
and
probably would
like-
have to debug it through there.
Yeah. Do you know how to do that?
No, off the top of my head.
Yeah. Couldn't even Google it. I just want to see. It should just be a short little undefined. But why? Why is it undefined? It should be a length of 0. Like this. Have to use file upload rec.files. So aren't we supposed to be getting a multi-part form data though?
Okay.
Like
Well,
I guess
yeah,
I
trust
don't
me.
know. I don't know what the difference is.
Well, all right. So if you click back to the form data.
Okay.
Is it looking for? Huh. Let's see.
Form data. Oh, instead of text for the key, you can do file.
Ah, well there you go.
Do a file, and then select the file. Do image 1. Wonderful. Okay, and send, and cannot
Hey.
read, and now I have tons of. That looks like a thing.
Yep.
We got a type error. That looks like a thing. When I console log rec.files, I got an object with data.
Yeah.
Cannot read property move of undefined. Okay, move. Sample file. Okay. Got it. So they are sending, okay, okie doke. Okie dokie. So I think it's coming from the name. So I need to add a name. So they're adding sample file. Okay. I don't like samples. Yeah, I'll keep sample file. Cool. I know how to do this. Maybe. Would it be name? Sample file? Is that how it comes over through the wire?
Wait, can you put it as the key of that file?
Yeah. Oh, like this?
Yeah.
Oh, good lord. Like that?
Yeah, let's try that.
Brown chicken, brown cow, minus 4,058. Never heard of that one before, but yeah, that looks right. That's looking good.
Okay.
We're just
Getting somewhere.
Yeah. Path, this path, syscall open, no entity. Okay, so you were right. I just need to create an images in here. Nice. I think that's it, right? Upload images. Yeah. Upload. Oh, I'm in source. Yeah, I need to be out of source. in server. And am I not? Oh, did I put it in node modules? Because that'd be cool.
No, it's
No, I just took out
oh.
images. Yeah. Put you in here. We know how to do things, I promise. Okay, this is new. E is dir. E is dir. Is dir. Do you think? Okay. Okay. I have an idea. I think I know.
Do you have to?
I think I know what's going on. It is a dir file uploaded. We are literally naming the file in move.
Oh, okay.
So we're calling the file images.
Okay, so you have the file name, right, from the in the sample file, right? Is there a name property on there?
Well, I could just that name.
Yeah, so just append that name on there.
And we're using Babel, so shall we do like that?
Yep.
/ images and / sample file dot name. That was good. You were like name. I was like, no idea. Can't tell you.
Don't know.
Don't know. They don't have one. They didn't say.
I don't know. Cat, maybe I don't know. Cat looks like a Smoky, maybe. Because of the gray color, I would say.
Yeah, wearing a cute hat. Don't know the name. Gonna call it Cutie. Good lord, man. Okay, I need to pay attention. Get my head in the game. I keep making files.
Okay, I was like, I don't know what you're doing.
Okay, there we go. And let's upload that file.
Hey.
Oh!
What? Nice. Sweet.
All right. Good times. And it's actually called image space 1.png. Wonderful. I thought it could have done something real dumb with that. You never know. Cool. I'm so happy that this library that I've been nervous about actually works.
The Express uploader? Yeah. Works like a champ.